Liverpool are back in action this weekend as they take on Bournemouth in the Premier League. In today's video, we'll go over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours that includes the club agreeing a deal. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. With Dominic Solanke set to face Liverpool for Bournemouth, Jurgen Klopp has praised his absolutely right career move that saw him leave Anfield. At 26 years old, Solanke is now one of the most sought-after strikers in the Premier League, but his career progression hasn't been linear. Having won the Golden Ball at the 2017 Under-20 World Cup, Solanke moved from Chelsea to Liverpool, but only ended up making 27 appearances for the Reds, of which 6 were starts. He joined and left Liverpool under Klopp, and now the boss spoken highly of his former player ahead of their Premier League meeting at the Vitality Stadium. I'm so happy for Dom because when we signed him we were always so excited about the talent he is, and he had so much potential when he came here. I'm so happy for him because he's a wonderful kid, a real talent and a real player. He went the hard way, trying here, realising maybe it's a bit too early, then going to Bournemouth then doing it all the way is really cool. In the 2021-2022 championship season, he scored 29 goals in 46 games, and now, after acclimatising to the Premier League, he's on target for a 25-goal season, having already netted 13 times in all competitions this campaign. Klopp attempted to explain where things went wrong on Merseyside, saying, "It's Liverpool and we had other good strikers as well. He was probably at the time not the most clinical yet, but the talent was obvious, and then how it sometimes he made the absolute right decision to go to Bournemouth. He went there, though, all different stages, and last year already scored enough goals, and now he's obviously up there with the greatest. I'm so happy for him because he's a wonderful kid, a real talent and a real player." He will face arguably his toughest opponents of the season on Sunday, with Ibrahim Konate and ex-teammate Virgil van Dijk attempting to dwarf him. In the reverse league fixture at Anfield in August, he set up Antonio Simeone's goal in the 3rd minute, but ultimately lost as Liverpool came from behind to win 3-1. Wataru Endo had a busy afternoon yesterday for Japan in their second group game at the Asia Cup, but his late goal was not enough to stop his side from succumbing to a 2-1 defeat. The midfielder is currently leading his country at the tournament while his club teammates prepare to travel to Bournemouth on Sunday. After kick-starting their campaign with a win over Vietnam earlier this week, Endo's Japan follow that result with a disappointing 2-1 defeat to Iraq on Friday. Liverpool's number 3 played the full 90 minutes for the second successive match, and helped his side dominate the ball with the most touches of any player, 100, and passes into the final third, 14. More notably, the Japan captain gave his side late hope after heading the ball into the back of the net in the 3rd minute of stoppage time, expertly finding space from a corner at the back post. It was his 3rd goal for his country and the first since 2021. It was a late reward for Japan's effort after they dominated possession 72% and shots on goal with 15 to Iraq's 8, but it was not enough to rescue any points after conceding twice in the first half. Ayman Hussein scored in the 5th minute and again in stoppage time at the end of the first half for Iraq, helping to ensure his side remain unbeaten after 2 games. Endo made a game-high 12 recoveries throughout the match and received the second highest rating from FotMob, ending the game with a score of 7.8 out of 10. Ex-Red Minamino also played the full 90 minutes but was unable to add to his goals from the opening game, one of which Endo supplied the assist for. The result leaves Japan on 3 points with one group game remaining against Indonesia, but with the top 2 in each group plus the 4 best 3rd place sides progressing, they will remain confident of taking part in the knockouts. Liverpool have rewarded 19-year-old James McConnell with a new contract after making the step up to Jurgen Klopp's first team this season as the club agree yet another deal. The midfielder has been with the club since under-15s level, joining from Sunderland and subsequently impressing to earn himself 3 appearances and counting under Klopp. McConnell made his debut off of the bench in a 5-1 win over Toulouse back in October, before making a further 2 late cameos against Union Saint-Gilloise and Brentford. He is the most recent youngster to be handed his debut this season, following the likes of Callum Scanlon, Luke Chambers and Jarell Kansar. The 19-year-old's new deal is a reward for his development and a continued show of faith from the coaches, having been named in the senior matchday squad for a further 12 times this season. In a post on Instagram, McConnell said, "Happy to extend my contract with the great club, excited for the future." With injuries to key midfielders throughout the campaign thus far, McConnell has been utilised readily in the first team training and as an option from the bench. He's coupled his time in the first team with minutes in the academy, playing 3 of the club's 4 games in the EFL Trophy in addition to matches in the under-21s in the Premier League too. McConnell is a central midfielder with the versatility to operate in multiple positions across midfield, and he is known to have an eye for goal. Klopp described McConnell as a joy to watch back in pre-season after he impressed when tasked with dropping into the unfamiliar number 6 role. Klopp said, "James is a number 6, just a joy to watch. The boy never played in that position before, we just put him there and he throws his heart on the pitch." Fabio Carvalho scored the winner to push his side to the playoff places in only his second start, and it was fellow Red Tyler Morton who provided the assist on a joyous Friday night. A lot has been said about Carvalho after his loan at Leipzig was cut short after just 360 minutes of action, but he's already finding his feet at his new home. Hull manager Liam Reservoir has already sung his praises and noted the 21-year-old's humility and his faith in quickly being rewarded by Carvalho, who was key to the Tigers' 1-0 victory at Sunderland. Carvalho was named in the starting lineup for the second championship game in a row for Hull, with Morton joining him and his pairing that helped win the match. The decisive moment arrived in the 71st minute when Morton delivered the ball back into the box and found Carvalho in acres of space. The subsequent volley was all taken well, and while it took a deflection, it was always going goal-bound. A goal made in Liverpool and scored by Hull. The goal was Carvalho's first since he scored for Liverpool at Manchester City in the League Cup in December 2022. The 21-year-old played 83 minutes of the contest, and Hull Live noted that it deserved his standing ovation from the away supporters as he made his way off of the pitch. It was a confidence-boosting performance for Carvalho, who also pitched in on a defensive side of the game with 6 duels won, the 5th most of any player, and 6 recoveries. His winning goal moved Hull into 6th position, subsequently pushing Sunderland out of the playoffs, leading manager Michael Beale to be subjected to sacked in the morning chants from sections of the stadium alike. It was a 3rd home defeat out of 4 for the former Liverpool academy coach, and frustration continues to boil over. Liverpool fans, what are your thoughts on McConnell agreeing a new deal with the club, and have you been impressed with him thus far? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, remember to take a look at our deep dive videos on Panenka TV as we look and go through all the latest Liverpool news on that channel. Check the most recent video. We do spend a lot of time and a lot of money on this channel, so do subscribe for more Liverpool content. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Push.